A very good day to you and welcome to the program. I want to speak to you about completing the task, finishing the journey. Remember, you and I, we are not settlers in this land. We are sojourners. We are pilgrims. We are passing through. Our home is in heaven. Madam, I want to encourage you. Maybe you say, Angus, I don't even have money to buy a flat. Never mind a house. Don't worry. Jesus is preparing a mansion for you in heaven and for me. Not because we're good people, but because we believe and we are sons and daughters of His. I want to read you a story from the book of Genesis, the first book in the Bible, and it's about Abraham and his father. Do you know who Abraham's father was? You've forgotten? I'll remind you. His name was Terah. T-E-R-A-H. Terah. Okay, and Terah took his son, Abram, and his grandson, Lot, the son of Haran, and his daughter-in-law, Sarah, his son, Abraham's wife, and they went out with them to from of the Chaldeans, to go to the land of Canaan. And they came to Haran and dwelt there. Verse 32. So the days of Terah were 205 years. And Terah died in Haran. Terah was intending to go to the land of Canaan. He never got there. He settled in Haran. Where are you settling, my dear friend? Don't get too comfortable here on earth. This is not your home. Your land of Canaan is called heaven. That is where you and I need to keep our eyes fixed on. We need to hold lightly to the things of the world. We are travelers. We are sojourners. We are just passing through. We are not staying here. It concerns me when I see the way some people are establishing themselves here on earth. I say, are you here for 1,000 years? We need to be able to, when the trumpet calls, we need to say, Lord, we are ready. I'm not saying that you mustn't have a nice home. I've got a nice home. I'm living in a beautiful surroundings. But this must not be my focus. My focus must be home. Now, when the going gets tough, people tend to settle. When the going gets tough, don't do that, folks. I tried to run the Comrades Marathon only once in my life, and I never finished, I'm sorry to say. I landed up in hospital, but I had 14 kilometers to go, that's all, out of 95 kilometers. But the temptation to stop in the middle of the race and sit underneath that tree is so tempting when it's hot, and you're tired, and you're thirsty. Abraham, he continued. Abraham didn't stop, but his father, Terah, stopped along the way because the going was getting tough. I want to say to you today, you might say, but Angus, you know, isn't this where we're supposed to stay? No. There was a missionary returning from the Congo. He got on that big ship and he went back to the United States of America. He came from America. And he'd been in the mission field for 40 years. When he was coming in, that big ship past the Statue of Liberty, he heard a band playing, a big brass band. He saw all the confetti and the streamers being thrown. He thought it was for him. He was coming home. No, there was a soccer team on board as well. And that welcoming committee was for the soccer team who'd been away for 2 weeks. And he stood at the edge of at the back of the ship by himself, and he started weeping. He said, Lord, I've got no welcome from home. I've been away from home for 40 years. And a word came from heaven, son, you haven't got home yet. Wait and see the welcome that you're going to get when you get to heaven. Let's not get comfortable here on earth. We're just passing through. God bless you. Goodbye.
We trust that you have been blessed by today's message. For more information, please visit angusbuchan.com.